I'm really happy with it. I was coming in, I don't like to have specific time goals all the time, but at this meet, you know, coming off of San Antonio, I was kind of like, you know what, I'd love to go 24/5. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I did, so I'm really happy with it. Working on the no breath situation. I did my first no breath yesterday in prelims. And it was like all I was thinking about during the whole race, and it kind of, no breathing gives me really big anxiety. So today I was kind of like, whatever happens, happens, trying to do it, but then I think out of habit I kind of breathed. But that's okay, it worked, and we're working on it in practice a lot, so I'm really happy with it.
What do you do to work on it in practice?
Recently Terry's just been having me do a lot of like no breath 50s, like at the end of practice, like from a dive, just like a smooth no breath 50, walk around, do it again, walk around, do it again. Or as part of warm down, you know, we'll do like 2 50s no breath on a minute, and then 2 50 social, 2 50s no breath on a minute. So like kind of just learning to get through the anxiety factor, because like you don't need one, but it's like all mental and the anxiety that I feel, and it's really funny. But yeah, so we've just kind of been doing, kind of working through that feeling you get, which sounds really silly, but honestly it's a big factor for me. So just working on that, and obviously that's like a whole different thing, but we've been doing a lot of speed work recently too, so that's really fun.
I think any swimmer understands that anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, some worse than others, and I feel like I'm a huge, like, it really makes me anxious. I remember the first time Terry was like, okay, we're gonna do some no breath 50s from the dive. I was freaking out. I was like, I can't do it, like, oh my God. And yesterday before prelims, like, I was like so anxious just because I was like, I'm not gonna breathe. And so I was just like behind the blocks, and I was like, I don't even care what time I go. I just wanted to do it no breath, and I did, and I got out and I was like, woo, I did it. And then today I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus more on the race and see what happens. So it's coming together. I feel like I've just gotten in the groove of having some really good training. I've definitely had a solid training like few weeks, and that's really boosted my confidence, I feel like, and I just want to keep carrying that through and having some really good training. I've been doing all types of sets, but like I said, we've been honing in on a little bit of like shorter stuff recently, which I think is helping. I feel like I'm in really good shape, so kind of just starting to hone in on the easy speed, and definitely working on my back end 100 still, but honing in on, like I said, just learning to get up and go a little bit faster. It's weird. I don't love it. I feel like it's different too because we're outside. So my mind really knows what time of day it is, because I'm like, the sun is setting, it's finals. I feel like I have like a timed final and then a prelim. Like, this doesn't really feel like finals to me because it's the morning and I wake up, I gotta get going a little bit. It's not like I swam already and can do my finals warm up where I really don't do anything. So it's definitely different, but I like the opportunity I look at it as is learning to swim and get up and go, and like whatever the circumstances. So even if I don't feel good, like swimming a 50 in the morning is kind of hard. So kind of just learning how to warm up my body and swim the best I can whenever I need to. So I definitely need to get my heart rate high, feel that initial heart rate shock. For that, I did a lot of breath control before, even though I didn't do the no breath, but I did a lot of breath control. It spikes my heart rate, and then I do some like 50s kind of smooth builds, stuff like that. But definitely whatever I need to do to get my heart rate really high, for at least just like a second, and then like I feel like it kind of flushes me out, but that's just me. I think it was definitely different. I mean, I'm used to having the college season, and so not having it kind of was nice to just kind of focus on training through the whole thing. And I always would take a break after NCs, just to like a mental like few day break. So it was definitely weird, not like my body's used to doing certain things, but I like it. It's nice to kind of have, like, I already did my part in that, so it's nice to have a full training cycle kind of coming together, and I think that's gonna help me a lot.